Cass? I thought you sent Martin Callahan's things back to his family.
I didn't have an address. I thought I might find it in his envelope.
Is that it?
No, not quite. Take a look.
Why would a big Hollywood agent have my cousin Josie's home phone number?
She was an actress?
They usually call your agent. I'll tell you what. Why don't I help you set up for your lunch with Felicia, then I'll go talk to Josie and see what I can find out. Okay?
All right.
Josie, will you stop squirming?
I can't help it. Chickenpox itches. Oh, right there in the middle. Oh, get it.
Yeah?
Good. Ah,
Yeah?
yes, thank you.
You happy now?
Yes.
Yes?
Well, talk to me after I get the inheritance from Martin Callahan's will today.
I thought you were okay about accepting all that money.
I can accept it, I just don't want to keep it. That's why I decided to give it to a charity. Maybe then I can help some young women like me get out of that lifestyle, like I did. Oh, great. That must be the messenger with the check.
I'll get it. Hi, you hear about the will?
I sure am. You must be Josephine
Yes,
Watts.
I am.
Rob Nigro, Bay City Sun.
Wait a minute. I don't want to talk...
Martin Callahan was one of the wealthiest men in Hollywood. Why did he name you in his will?
Yeah, the address is 1425A Filbert Street.
I'll be there in 1 hour.
With the package.
50,000 cash. 1 hour.
Jake, look at this note. The assistant manager says that if we don't pay up today, we're out of here.
See that?
Are we tapped out, Jake? Because if we're having money problems, I want to know about it right now. Who's there?
Certainly no one who cares about you or loves you or would meddle in your life in any way.
Come in, Mother.
Hi.
Hi.
Your sister didn't want you to think she forgot Christmas. Hey, I guess you didn't either. I mean, do my eyes deceive me? Or did the Christmas spirit actually come to your house?
Oh, Grant brought that by to cheer me up.
Ah, that was very nice of him. Oh, new clothes, huh? The good stuff. Wow.
On sale, half price. I wanted to get some stuff to spruce up my wardrobe for my trip to D.C. with Grant.
Really? And, is this little thing also for Grant?
Good morning. It's a beautiful day outside. Did you see? Take a look.
Well, you're in high spirits today. You must be feeling more comfortable in your chair.
I'm feeling better about everything, including us.
Oh?
I know that you went out of your way to make Christmas special for Allie and me, even though I came down so hard on you.
Now, if I let a little argument ruin Christmas, what kind of a person would I be?
You are a wonderful man, and the last thing I want is more distance between us. So that's why I've decided I want to go to Washington with you.
My plane leaves in less than 2 hours.
So
buy another ticket. Come on, it'll be our first trip as husband and wife. What do you say?
I'd like nothing better.
Great, then I'll ask Alistair to help me pack.
You don't think this will be too stressful for you?
Grant, I know you think I'm overextending myself, but I feel great. I feel fine.
Well, yes, but have you considered how much energy it takes just to make it from your bedroom down here?
I got all the way to Corey, didn't I?
Darling, a trip across town is hardly comparable to an airline trip. Nevertheless, I'll have to arrange for a handicapped access van to get you to the hotel. And of course, we'll need an attendant on board, and then arrange for another van to get you to the hotel once we get there.
Well, I think you'll be surprised to see how much stamina I have. Grant, I want us to be closer, not farther apart. I hate being far away from you.
All right. All right. I'll make the arrangements.
Great.
Darling, I hope it won't bother you to have my colleagues see you like this.
Like what?
Well, in your chair. I know you've been concerned with your appearances, and I certainly can't blame you for that, but, you know, it's either that or spend your time alone in a hotel room while I take care of business, and I certainly do have an awful lot of business to take care of.
What kind of business is it anyway? You didn't tell me.
Oh, mostly party politics, you know. Cocktail parties, the kind of thing that I can handle best if I just grab a flight, get on down, take care of business, and grab a flight back.
Well, if you think I would slow you down,
No,
then I...
of course not. It's not that. I'm just thinking of you. I don't want you to fall behind on your physical therapy and waste all this momentum on a boring trip to Washington.
Maybe this isn't the right trip for me to go on.
I'll be sure to call you every day, you and Kirkland, all right? Excuse me, I need to make a few more arrangements.
Right. Well, hello, Amanda.
Hi, Spencer.
You look troubled. Is something wrong?
Grant's preoccupied with something.
Well, do you know what?
Well, I guess it has to do with work or problems in Washington. I don't know. He won't tell me. I guess he doesn't want to give me something else to worry about.
Well, maybe you shouldn't worry.
I'm his wife. I'm going to worry. Has he said anything to you?
Well, if Grant is having political problems, I'm not aware of it.
No, he's so different now that we got married. He doesn't confide in me. He's distant. He barely even touches me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be telling you this. I just thought maybe that you knew something.
Like what?
Like why Grant's feelings have changed for me. Has he said anything to you?
It's not for Grant, it's for me.
Is that what press secretaries are wearing these days?
What is this all about? This is about the tree, isn't it? You're upset Grant brought me a Christmas tree?
I mean, you have mentioned his name, what, 10, 15 times since I've been here?
Gee, I don't know, Mother. I wasn't counting.
I know how vulnerable and sensitive you are, Lorna. And I know how much you cared for Ryan.
What, so you think that I just happened to switch brothers? Is that it? Yeah, you know, rejection in lingerie may add up to Grant Harrison in Vicky's book, but not mine.
I know that Ryan hurt you more than you're willing to talk about. And I know when you're on the rebound, you tend to go for unavailable men. Now, Grant Harrison may be handsome and charming, but he is definitely unavailable, Lorna.
And completely devoted to his wife.
Who is in a wheelchair.
Yeah, you know, after everything Amanda put Grant through, he's the one you should be
put
feeling
Grant
sorry
through?
for.
Why do you make it sound like the accident was her fault?
I'm not talking about
Then what
the
are you
accident.
talking about?
Never mind, okay? The point is that Grant has been nothing but wonderful to his wife. His devotion and his caring add up to a very unusual man, whom I respect and whom I work for, and with whom I happen to be going on a business trip. Let me say that again, Mother. A business trip to Washington, D.C. So if you don't have anything nice to say about Grant, I don't want to hear it.
I worry about you. You know that.
Yeah, I know that, Mother. I just wish you could do it a little more quietly.
You deserve to find the right guy. and love him for the rest of your life.
Heaven forbid any woman should lead a fulfilling and happy life on her own.
If there is a guy out there for you, my one wish is that you would find him.
Well, Grant is not my prince, okay? He's Amanda's. But who knows? There are lots of eligible young men in D.C. Maybe I'll meet the man of my dreams, and then all your worries will be over. Ha ha.
Are we broke or not to Jake?
No, Paulina, we're not about to be tossed out on our ear either.
Then explain that note.
It's easy. They wouldn't take my card. Not because of my card, because of the kind of card it is. Go figure, right? We found the only hotel in San Francisco that doesn't know for my bank. So I arranged to have the cash wired from home, and it'll be here today. Crisis over, end of story.
Then the note's a mistake. There's no cash flow
As
problem
soon as
here.
I get to the bank, our troubles are over. So see you later, okay?
No, I think I'll wait for you here, and then we can go to the baby clinic together.
You know something? Those transactions at the bank can take time. So why don't you go on over to the clinic and see if you can get a lead on the baby?
Oh, all right, then I'll meet you back here later,
Great.
I guess. Love you.
I love you, honey. I really love you.
I really love you too, honey. Bye.
Okay, Jake, how are you going to pull this off? You jumped off a 50-foot cliff with people chasing you with bullets. I can do this.
So, Mother, while I'm searching for my Prince Charming, what are you going to do with your life? I mean, now that your movie deal is 6 feet under.
I'm not sure what I want to do. You know, Cass and I talked about going into business together.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything in particular?
Oh, I have no idea. You know, it's one of those pie-in-the-sky conversations at Christmas. You know, life is dull. How do we find our rainbow?
You mean like doing a complete 180 with your career?
Sounds pretty silly, doesn't it?
What, are you kidding? I do it every 6 months.
Well, it grew on me. I fell in love with the idea. But, you know, what could be better than going into business with my best friend? But it's never going to happen.
Why not?
Because I know Cass. He's not taking one word of what I said seriously. I'm sure of it.
Admit it, Cass. You want to work with Felicia.
Thinking about it is not wanting it.
Dreaming about it is wanting it.
You and your signs.
Oh, it would take a 2-year-old to interpret your dream, Cass. Any more specific, and there would have been a neon sign flashing, start a business with Felicia, start a business with Felicia.
It's moot. She's not interested anyway.
Baloney.
You heard her. She treated it like one of those crazy ideas you toss out there and you let die. She was just humoring me.
Well, that's funny, because I was there, and I didn't get that at all.
Felicia, at last count, has 3 full-time careers. The lady is extremely busy.
So are you, and you hate every minute of it. Face it, my darling. You are ready for a serious midlife change.
You know, I've been fantasizing about shoving my typewriter into the back of the closet. And don't tell anybody this. Using my writing feather boa as a duster.
Oh, my, you are serious.
Yeah. Well, I really do need a change.
So don't tell me, tell Cass.
Oh, I can't do that. He'll think I'm bonkers.
Oh, Mother, the man is, and believe me, this is no dig at his illness. The man is as completely bonkers as you are. And if anybody can make a go of it, you two. You guys are a great team.
Yeah, well, maybe we once were, but he's got a family to support now, and he's got a wonderful law practice. He's even on retainer to Corey. You know, even if he wanted to go into business with me, he can't afford to lose that kind of financial security.
How would I support you and Charlie?
Oh, details.
I suppose you would consider our need for food a minor detail.
have enough money for food, Cass.
Well, we won't after we lay out for startup costs. Rent, inventory, overhead, advertising. These days, the financial realities of a new business venture are not unlike attempting to climb Mount Everest in your skivvies.
I'll buy you thermals. Then I'll go back to work and help us pay the bills.
What if we end up thousands and thousands of dollars in the hole? There are no guarantees. There's no safety net.
Isn't that exciting?
God, I love it.
If you're that excited about starting a business with Cass, loan him the money.
Oh, I'd be happy to do that, but it's easier said than done.
Why? Are you having some kind of financial problems that I don't know about?
It's called masculine ego, honey.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me Cass is going to be insulted?
I don't think that. I know that. It's sort of a genetic thing. You know, ask any man if he'll take money from a woman, and his answer would be an absolute and irrevocable
No.
Cass, she has more than enough. And if we don't have the capital, then...
Frankie, never borrow money from friends.
This is your best friend.
Once the money changes hands between friends, do you know where they inevitably end up? In court, suing the pants off of each other. No, I love Felicia far too much to chance that.
I love Cass far too much to ever ask him to give up that kind of financial security.
So why don't you talk to Cass and see how he feels about it? Find out what she wants. How do you know unless you really ask?
You two are having lunch together today, aren't you?
We are.
It's a ridiculous idea.
It's not a ridiculous idea.
No, I said no, and that's
final.
I have nothing to say to you.
I only want to set the record straight.
Get this straight, pal. Josie was probably the only kind thing in Martin Callahan's life. And if your publication implies anything else, I'll make sure that your next job is reporting on the penguin population in the North Pole. What?
There are no penguins at the North Pole.
Well, you'll be a very lonely man, won't you?
Oh, if that's another reporter, I'm just...
Yes?
I have a package for Josephine Watts.
That would be me.
Come in.
Yeah, I need your signature right there.
There you go.
Thanks, and have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, this says that this package contains the entire estate of Martin Callahan.
Well,
I don't get it. In a box?
Well, you know, there's probably some personal stuff on the top, and the real estate deeds and stock certificates are down the bottom. So you're going to open it?
I just keep thinking about the stories of people who won the lotto, sometimes millions of dollars, and their lives were ruined.
Uh-huh. And I'm sure you carry around a lucky rabbit's foot and answer chain letters too, right?
I am not superstitious.
Then what is it?
I don't know exactly. I just get this feeling that once I open this box, our lives are going to change.
Well, I really appreciate you meeting me here. I know this was really last minute.
No problem. Our office is just a couple of blocks away. Here we are.
Well, you don't have to sell me this place. I mean, I love it. I'll take it. I want to move in right away.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr.
Schmidt, Larry Schmidt.
Mr. Schmidt. I'm sorry the apartment's not available till the first of the year.
No, you don't understand. This place talks to me. I mean, you don't understand. I have to have it.
Well, those are the instructions of the listing broker.
Well, what if I pay an extra month's rent? I'm sure that will change those instructions. Come on, I'm sure you can swing this.
Well,
Not to mention I might be able to add a little bit extra commission bonus for you.
well, the owner does work around the block. How about I go and talk to him and see if we can accommodate you somehow?
That's great. You know, can I stay here and sort of measure things? I mean, I have this fabulous stereo, and silly me. You go, you talk to him, and you make sure that you make this happen, because I am telling you, I absolutely love this place. Okay. Hello? It's me. Oh, come on up. Why don't you take the stairs because the elevator's not working and the super just racks the stairs, so make sure that you go slowly so that you don't slip. Can't do that either.
Excuse me. I'm Paulina Graham, a friend of Marley Hudson's from Bay City.
How can I help you?
Well, I'd like to speak with Marley. Is she available?
I'm afraid she's out of town. She left for Europe a few days ago.
Europe. Oh, I don't believe it.
I don't think she had any idea you'd be coming. Otherwise, she would have left a note or something.
Well, it was a last-minute sort of thing. I thought it would be better to show up in person than call. Thanks a lot, Vicki.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. Do you know when Marley will be back?
Not for some time. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Maybe it wasn't for nothing. Who's in charge of the babies when Marley's not here?
May Pinheiro, Marley's assistant. She's off for the holidays, but she'll be back on Monday.
Great, then that's when I'll be back, too. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to find out if there's any more news about my baby.
Amanda, about Grant. You've both been under a great deal of pressure lately. I wouldn't read too much into his behavior.
He's so withdrawn, Spencer.
He's preoccupied. Grant put his political career on hold when you were in the hospital. And at least as much as he could. And now there are details to attend to, political matters that need attention.
So he is having problems at work.
Now, if Grant is shifting his focus, you mustn't let it concern you.
But it is my concern if it's my fault.
Now, you wait a minute. Who said anything about any of this being your fault?
Spencer, Grant's career is his life. And he's made that very clear, and I support him 100%. But our plans were to put all our energies into the 96 election, and now I'm in this wheelchair, and his focus is on me. I'm a liability.
Now, you listen to me. You are not a liability. You are an incredibly caring woman who picked Grant up when he was at his lowest. You brought him out of the despair of his marriage to Vicki, and you made him happy again. In my opinion, sweetheart, you are the best thing that ever happened to my son.
Thank you, Spencer. You always seem to know what to say to make me feel better.
Well, you can always bend my ear, you know that.
Would you like to... No, forget it.
No. What?
I just thought how nice it would be if you stayed here while Grant was away. I mean, it's just going to be me and Allie and Kirk and Alistair in this big old house, and it gets lonely. I like your company, and I enjoy your conversation.
All right. Say no more. I'd be glad to.
Thank you. I hope you know how much I love your son. Excuse me.
Hello?
Amanda, it's Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
I was looking for Grant. Is he there?
Yes, just a minute.
Grant, telephone.
I'll be right down.
He'll be right there.
Thanks.
Your timing is perfect, Lorna. A few moments later, and you would have missed Grant. He's on his way to D.C.
Work calls.
You know, Grant seems to listen to you when it comes to work matters. Maybe you can change his mind and talk him into staying home. I hate the thought of him being alone on New Year's.
What are you talking about?
I tried to convince Grant to take me along on the trip, but I think he thinks it's going to be too wearing on me. He wants me to stay home and do my therapy.
Darling, why don't you let me take that?
Okay. Lorna, he's right here. Hold on.
I'll give you this.
Oh.
And I'll give you a very hungry baby.
Come here, beautiful.
Big guy.
You want a snack? All right, Spencer.
Oh, goodness, excuse me.
Will you wheel us in? Do the
Oh,
honors?
my pleasure.
Thank you very much. You ready? Hold on.
Hello, Laura.
I know you can't talk right now.
Thank you for understanding.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm all set to go.
I'll be right there. Is there something wrong, Dad?
You must be feeling guilty about something, Grant, if you're lying to your wife about taking this trip alone.
Let's get something straight, shall we? Amanda's the one who should be feeling guilty, not me.
Are you sure about that? Have you ever thought that maybe Trent Forbes made a mistake when he told you about her affair with Evan Frame, or that he was lying? Think about the source, Grant, and tell me, couldn't your hatred of Amanda be totally wrong?
My wife entertains her lover in my house. He crawls through her window like some lovesick, palming puppy, and I'm mistaken?
She loves you, Grant.
Right.
She told me herself not 5 minutes ago.
You believed her, hmm?
Yes, I did.
You fell for her performance.
But you think it's an act. Look how concerned she is about you, Grant. Look how devoted she is to Kirk.
No woman cares for a child who doesn't belong to her, unless she's trying to prove something.
Do you hear yourself?
She is trying to atone for the injustice she did me by having an affair with Evan Frame, and I'm just going to make her do that.
She's trying to atone, Grant, for an accident that wasn't her fault. Damn it, Grant. Amanda is reaching out to you, finding every way she knows how to get you to show her some attention, some affection. Hell, even a pat on the head for a job well done would do about now.
You'll forgive me if I don't feel very much like showing her any affection right now.
If you did, you'd see how much she loves you, Grant. I truly know that she does.
You may have been able to tolerate your wife cheating on you, not me. No. Amanda owes me.
Looks harmless enough.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel harmless. I don't know about this whole vibe thing, Frankie, but I'm starting to believe in it. Because these are bad, and they won't stop.
Well, there's only one way to find out if you're right. Go for it.
Well, there it is.
Evening gowns.
And the sky hasn't caved in.
Oh, gorgeous. You could probably get a lot of mileage out of these.
Yeah, I already have. They're Marty's wife's dresses. I've worn them lots of times.
I don't understand.
Martin Callahan was a John, Frankie. He was one of my clients when I was in L.A.
So that's why he had your phone number.
I guess. But see, we never slept together. See, Marty was just a lonely man whose opera singer wife had left him. He liked for me to dress up in his wife's old concert gowns and read to him until he fell asleep.
I think Josie was the only friend he had.
You see why I have the creeps? The last thing I ever wanted to do was see these dresses again.
Well, what else is in the box?
Nothing.
There must be something at the bottom.
No, it's just tissue paper.
That's really weird because the paper said Callahan was worth millions.
Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe he had those millions to banks and the dresses are all he had.
That's just fine by me. I didn't want his money anyways. Now we can just pack these up and give them to a charity who can have some use with them.
No. I think you should keep them.
Hey, Larry Schmidt. And I understand. Oh, I'm sorry about the mess. It's been that way for years. My girlfriend finally got tired of it, and she split. So what can I offer you besides yesterday's breakfast?
Let's get down to business, shall we?
That's just what I was. I see you have the package.
The amount of the loan you requested is $50,000.
That it is.
You can count it if you like.
Oh, no. I can see it's all there. I am gonna go big time with this. I have an opportunity to start a publishing company. I couldn't pass it up, but the bank couldn't come through with the loan fast enough.
Their loss is our gain. Look, don't take this loan if you can't pay it back. Because if you have it, you'll spend it. It's human nature.
No, I can earn the money back. That's my nature. I mean, once I start this company, I'm gonna be rolling in the dough.
Very well. I'll meet you here, day after tomorrow, 10 a.m. You'll have 25% for me. Cash.
I'll be here.
Well, I have good news. What happened here?
Oh, that is just a little quirk I have. See, I can never move into a new place until I've checked out the kitchen, and quite frankly, that kitchen stinks.
Oh,
I've changed my mind.
Well, the owner said it would be okay.
Would you do me a favor? Would you tell him I'm sorry, and would you take this for your trouble? I'm in such a rush. I have a cable car to catch.
What is it, Frankie? Are you getting a vibe or something?
Nothing I can explain.
Because I definitely don't want to keep these dresses.
I don't think it's right to refuse someone's final gesture, Josie, especially when they're trying to reach out to thank you for something you've done.
That's not why you think I should keep them, is it?
No.
Is there something more to this Martin Callahan story that we don't know about?
I can't put my finger on it, but,
That's it. This has gone way beyond creepy.
Oh, let's just say mysterious, okay? Whatever you do, don't get rid of these dresses, Josie.
Frankie, I'm not putting these dresses in my closet.
Well, I will take them for you, just as long as you don't get rid of them.
I don't think you should fight Frankie on this one.
Fine.
Okay.
Take them. Take good care of them.
I will.
I think.
Okay, and you take care of yourself. We'll be talking soon.
Is that another vibe?
It means I like to use the telephone, Josephine.
Okay.
See you later.
You all right with that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye. You okay? Wasn't exactly what you expected.
No, you know what? It was even better. Now I don't have to deal with Marty's money. Frankie's going to take those dresses far away where I don't have to see him again. I finally feel like that part of my life is over. I could put it to rest and forget all about it.
This is pretty good.
Oh, thank you. Charlie and I collaborated on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, she threw these all over the floor, and then I put them back on the plate.
Now, when did you start cooking?
Oh, I don't know. It's just something. I decided to try something new for a change. That's
You
all.
want to know something?
What?
Me too.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, I jotted down a few ideas about a new book.
I told Frankie that you would be busy now. So, how far have you gotten?
Not very. I can't decide what woman I'd like to profile for my next non-fiction opus.
It is daunting, huh?
Yeah, so many wonderful women, so many professions, you know, physician, photographer.
All those career choices.
Yeah, well, none of them so far have grabbed me.
You know, it's funny. Last night, that's all I dreamed about.
You dreamed of career choices?
Well, I was in court trying this case, right?
No.
Oh, my God.
What?
Wallingford was the judge.
Wally?
Yes.
How could he stop telling jokes long enough to even hear what you had to say?
He kept throwing me out of court for wearing the wrong clothes.
You, unfashionably attired?
I was highly insulted, you know. Here I am, I'm defending my client in a clown suit.
Oh,
and then I cross-examined witnesses in a chef's apron, and then I had a fireman's hat on for my closing statement, and I appealed the case in a killer bee costume. Needless to say, I didn't win, but my accessories were to die for.
You know...
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Call it.
Tails.
Tails it is, you were saying.
I just think all this preoccupation about occupation, I think it's trying to tell us something, don't you?
Maybe that we both want to do something new in our lives.
So you agree? I mean, not just in theory.
Honey, if you're serious about this, I am.
Oh, Cass, I'm in such a boring rut. I would just love to burst out of this and do something new.
So would I. And if I'm not mistaken, we each want to do this together?
Yes? So, I mean, what do you think? Do you want to go for this?
I think I just became a former lawyer.
Goodbye, typewriter. Hello, new horizons. Oh, let's do something fun and that we like.
Which would be...
What?
Well, that is my question. What? What are we ditching our secure, income-generating careers to do?
I don't have a clue.
Neither do I. Oh, hell, who cares?
Yeah. Come on. I mean, we're going to do it together, right?
Right.
Partner.
Partner.
Yes.
You and me again.
That's everything. You ready to fly?
All set. Oh, by the way, thank you for not saying anything to Amanda about coming with me. I think it's best this way.
Oh, I completely understand, Grant. That was your decision to make.
Is that a new suit?
Oh. I noticed.
I noticed because it makes you look so beautiful.
Oh, I almost forgot. My mother wants to know where she can reach me, and I realize that I don't even know where we're staying.
I thought we'd stay at a hotel. My Washington suite always has so many staffers coming and going.
Do you know which one?
The Excelsior. We'll be sharing a two-bedroom suite. I hope that's all right with you.
Well, that's fine with me.
Grant? The nanny put Kirk down for a nap. Hi, Spencer. Do you know where Grant is?
He left for the airport.
He left? Not saying goodbye to me?
Well, you know how Grant procrastinates, Amanda. Time gets away from him, and he ends up having to dash everywhere he goes.
Yeah, I remember when he used to dash with me.
Oh, Amanda, please.
Spencer, things are so different now. I mean, I remember Grant and we would go everywhere. Spur of the moment, he would bring me flowers. He would have cars waiting. He would whisk me off to the most romantic hideaways. I remember one time we came back from D.C. at 7 in the morning. I barely made it to work, and I almost caught hell from Carl, but I didn't care. It was worth it. Wait a minute. That's it.
What?
That's it. That's what's wrong.
What?
Ever since my accident, the romance, it's been missing from our marriage, but I'm going to fix that.
Now, who are you calling?
The airport. I am going to fly to Washington and surprise Grant.
Listen, my son was left here by my wife 8 months ago.
I'm sorry, sir, but we're not an orphanage. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then why don't you get the woman in here who does? I already told this story in detail to her.
There's nobody in here to... Wait, your name wouldn't be Miller.
Yes, it is. Patrick Miller. Why? Why, do you know something about my son?
No, not personally. But before Marley Hudson left, she gave me an envelope to give to you. She says she hopes it will help.
Jake, you'll never believe what happened. What's this?
Paulina, my sweet, most delicate, sumptuous muffin, our money troubles are over.
The bank wired the money?
Yes, which I gave to the management, which in turn sent us this shrink-wrapped monstrosity who apologized for any inconvenience they unrightfully caused.
Well, I'm sure glad you settled your problem. I didn't have any luck with mine.
Oh, what happened at the clinic? Molly couldn't help out with the baby?
Marley's out of the country, and her assistant won't be back till Monday. I'm sure glad you settled our bill, Jake, because it looks like we're going to have to stick around for a while.
A while.
Yeah. We'll go back to the clinic on Monday. Maybe this woman knows something about the baby's father.
We can't be here Monday.
But, Jake, we have to
Do
be
you
here
understand?
Monday.
I have to get out of here before that.
Why are you so jumpy, Jake? What is the matter with you?